Okay, so today we're going to be taking the cooling unit out of a Norcold N811. So the cooling unit quit working on this. So we're going to start by taking out our bolts inside of our freezer here. So you'll need a 5/16 nut driver. So we'll take all these out, and this is what holds the cooling tube to the back of the unit. I normally just leave all the bolts and everything all inside of the unit so that when I get my cooling unit back from being rebuilt, I know where they are. Okay, so that's the freezer. Put our rack back in here. Okay, now we're going to go back into the fridge here. We got to do the same thing, but you'll see them. They're buried deeper in amongst the fins there, and there's only 4 on this. So you got to kind of spread the fin a little bit and go back in there. And again, we'll just leave them inside the fridge compartment. Once all these 4 are removed, then we'll have to move to the back of the fridge and take all the fasteners back there out. Last one. All right. Now, let's get set up here.
I got a very nice dust up.
So we're going to skid it forward. You're going to have to lay it face down. So to protect your paneling without taking it off, without taking it out of the doors. Which I guess we can show that here. If you ever have to remove these panels. Okay, so we got our fridge ready to lay down. We've got all of our fasteners off inside the freezer, inside the fridge. Okay, now we're gonna lay it over on its face. We're going to proceed to remove the rest of the fasteners that are in the back here. So we got one up top here. We have another one here. Which we're going to need an extension for. Okay, so now the top of your cooling unit is loose. So now we're going to go ahead, we're going to remove the chimney stack and all the tin around the burner so that we can get that out of the way. When I send these cooling units away to get rebuilt, I don't send it with so we're going to unplug the igniter cable here, pull it through, save that for later. Okay, now your chimney tin is just hooked in on a little hook here, compress, that comes out, so now that just lifts up, out and off, and the same thing with these here. What I'll do usually is I'll just bend them up, compress it, bend it up, And then we can just put it back on. This allows us to get our 110 heating element off. But we're going to need to get underneath the board here right now. So we'll take out our other 1/4" screws. To get at the board. .110 volt connection. Just pull that off. Then we can undo our 12 volt connections. There's our board. Okay, so these two here. There are heaters. Now unplugged. Now you can pull it out of this, out of the little burner tube there. Okay. Once that's out of the way, and what I will do, because I'm not going to, the board's going to stay with the fridge, I will just put one screw back into it just to hold it in place. There. Okay, so we take all of our tin. Okay, so our limit switch here, just unplug it from there. Now we can remove our tin. Another point, if you're sending it away to get it rebuilt, I send all mine to Hillstreet propane. Pull this little retainer off of here. And then here you'll have, if you see down here, this little spring, you gotta pull it backwards and out. And pull that out of the burner tube. Don't send anything with the cooling unit to get it rebuilt that's you're ever going to be worried about getting it back, because some things don't come back. Okay, so now we are just about at the point where we can pop this whole cooling unit out of here. So the next thing we're going to have to do is we're going to remove our connectors from our thermistor for our fan control. That thermostat just controls this big fan right here. When these get too hot, it kicks this fan on and circulates the air through. So now we can pull all those wires back. We can pull our fan wires up, unplug them. There you go. And we can put all this with the tin. So now we'll remove the drip tray out of here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to remove the igniter and the burner right here. So we'll grab the Phillips bit and we will pull that out of there. Igniter. Something stuck in that screw. New plan. Yeah, there's something going on with that screw right now. So what we'll do is we'll remove the cooling unit. Once we have the cooling unit out, then we'll get that burner out. So in the meantime, we'll knock that tube off so that take the gas line off so that we can get it out of there. Now, as a rule, these are not generally that tight. There you go, now the gas line to the burner is off. So, while we're here with the Phillips anyways, let's take this fan off. Yet again, sending it away to get it rebuilt, so we don't send anything extra with it that can potentially not come back. Okay, so we have two last bolts here. Bolts, tech screws, whatever you want to call them, down in there. They're 5/16 again. You need a long extension to kind of get down in. There's one. There's two. That drip tray that you took off is a great place to keep all your stuff. Okay, so now this comes off easy. You move all the tape from around the back of where the cooling unit is. I'm going to say this is going to lift right out fairly easy without any prying. All the thermal mastic and that behind there should be pretty dried out. So we should be able to grab this here and it should come right in. There you have it. It doesn't always work that easy. So there is your cooling unit and there's your tubes. So when we were in the freezer compartment, this was the row of bolts that we were moving right here on the back of this aluminum plate here, and that's what was pulling these tubes in here. All this goop right here, it's not really goop anymore, it's a solid now. So that's a thermal mastic that helps conduct the heat and the cold back and forth. And this is your refrigerator right here, and these are those fins that we were dealing with. And if you really want to, you can pull that right out, but I usually just leave it in there. And then that was that row of bolts there. So I'll get this sent away now, and when I get it back, I'll show you guys how to put it back in.